I found a sweatshirt on the kitchen table, and that's when I knew this wasn't just a mess, it was a war. Welcome to mindsnap, where we dissect the petty, the ridiculous, and the downright absurd in human relationships. Because if there's one thing I've learned from watching couples argue over who left the cereal box open, it's that love is a battlefield, and the front line is always the laundry pile. Now, let's talk about this woman, 28 years old, in a relationship with a man who is militaristically clean, as she so eloquently puts it. Like, we're not talking about someone who just prefers things tidy. We're talking about a man who sees a single sock on the floor and immediately starts calculating how many hours of his life he's lost to picking up after people. Meanwhile, his girlfriend? She's what you get when you cross a tornado with a college dorm room. And yet, somehow, they've made it work. For 8 years. That's not a relationship, that's a miracle. But here's where things get spicy. Because when her friends come over, oh honey, he wants a deep clean. Every single time. Like, even if the apartment is already 90% cleaner than your place when you visit your friends, he's still over there side-eyeing the fact that there's one stray dish in the sink. And she's like, asterisk, babe, it's pasta night. We're wearing pajamas. This is the vibe. Asterisk. But no, he wants the floors shining, the surfaces sterile, and the air smelling like a hospital operating room. And she's over here like, asterisk, I have a job. I have a life. I have friends. Do you want me to quit my job and become a professional maid just so your OCD can be satisfied when my besties come over to watch The Real Housewives? Asterisk. Now, before we dive in, let's address the elephant in the room, the sweatshirt on the kitchen table. Yes, she's laughing about it now, but let's be real. If your boyfriend's idea of a mess is a hoodie on the counter, then congratulations, you found a man who has either never lived with another human being or is secretly a robot programmed for maximum cleanliness. And she knows it. She's like, asterisk, yeah, I'm the messy one. Drag me. Asterisk, but here's the thing. She's trying. She's evolved. She's gone from, I live in a landfill, to asterisk, I only leave 3 dishes in the sink at a time. Asterisk, that's growth. That's progress. That's adulthood. But her boyfriend? He's not just clean. He's militant. And when her friends come over, he's like, asterisk, nope, not happening. The apartment must be spotless or I will lose my mind. Asterisk, and she's like, asterisk, but they're my friends. We're just having casual dinner. It's not a state dinner. Asterisk, and he's like, asterisk, it should be. Asterisk. Now, I need to pause here because what the actual hell? Like, if this were his friends, fine. Do whatever you want. But these are her people. Her tribe. Her squad. And he's treating their presence like an inspection from the health department. Asterisk, sorry ma'am. We can't have you over unless you've scrubbed the grout in the bathroom. Asterisk. And she's pissed. Because she's like, asterisk, I've compromised for 8 years. I've become better. I've evolved. And now you're telling me that the one thing I do, the one thing that's mine, has to meet your standards? No, absolutely not. Asterisk. But here's the thing, she's not wrong. Like, at all. If her friends are cool with her apartment being a slightly lived-in space, then why does he get to dictate the terms? If she wants to have people over in their pajamas with takeout containers on the coffee table, that's her prerogative. That's her home. That's her life. And if he wants it spotless, then he can clean it. Because newsflash, buddy, this isn't a hotel. It's a home. But then again, is she the asshole? Because let's be real, she does live with him. She does share this space. And if his anxiety is that triggered by a little mess, then maybe she does need to meet him halfway. Maybe she does need to do a quick tidy up before her friends come over. Not because he's right, but because peace is worth something. But here's the thing, asterisk 8 years asterisk of this? That's a long time to be walking on eggshells. That's a long time to be the one always compromising. And if she's finally saying no more, then good for her. Because love isn't about one person's standards dictating the entire relationship. It's about balance. And if he can't handle a little mess when her friends are over, then maybe he needs to get a grip. But then again, is she being unreasonable? Like, if she knows it bothers him, why not just do it? Why make him suffer through an evening of anxiety when a 10-minute tidy up would solve everything? Because here's the thing, asterisk, she's not wrong star. But he's not wrong either. They're just different. And in a relationship, sometimes you have to meet in the middle. But the real question is, asterisk, should she have to asterisk? Should she have to deep clean every time her friends come over just so her boyfriend's OCD doesn't flare up? Or should he learn to live with a little mess? Because let's be real, if she's this messy with him, imagine what her friends' places look like when they have people over. And that's the thing, asterisk, she's not wrong star. She's allowed to have her friends over without turning her apartment into a showroom. She's allowed to live her life without his standards dictating every move. And if he can't handle that, then maybe he needs to move out. But here's the thing, asterisk, she loves him star. And he loves her. And they've made it 8 years this way. So maybe the answer isn't, you're right, or you're wrong. Maybe the answer is asterisk. How do we both get what we need? Asterisk. And that's the thing about relationships. Sometimes the answer isn't black or white. Sometimes it's gray. And sometimes you just have to compromise. But let's be real. Asterisk compromise asterisk sounds a lot like, I'll clean if you stop complaining. And that's not a compromise. That's a hostage situation. So drop your verdict below. Asterisk, was she right to push back? Or is he justified in wanting a clean space when her friends come over? Asterisk, subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss the next episode of MindSnap, where we turn petty arguments into therapy sessions you didn't ask for.